What?
Oh my gosh.
Donna.
Well, hold on. Wait.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
Oh, my doors are turned on. Otherwise,
Donna. 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 Da-da-da. Ah! Holy crap!
Christ.
Is that a shark?
It scared me.
We didn't really catch that. I think we're gonna need a bigger camera.
That's what you do. That's what you
Oh,
do though
God,
with
I
the.
like that one.
I got it for you. That's what you do though with a shark, right? If a shark comes after you, scream as loud as you can.
If the shark comes after you, hold up their fin while they go
Yeah.
around so
'Cause
that everyone can see it.
When the great white rolls its eyes back into its head and then covers it with those other lenses so that way it can still see you while
mouth
it's
pops
killing
out.
you,
Uh-huh.
it's actually more afraid of you than you are of it.
That's why you're
It's
supposed
true.
to punch it in the fucking eyeball, right?
If you can reach the
Yeah,
eyeball.
I'm of the Dane school. I'm of the Dane Cook. I'm of the Dane
What?
Cook school book of fighting maritime creatures, sea creatures.
Re-explain it to me. I have no.
The Dane Cook school book, you punch a shark in the nose, and then there's stuff about Burger King,
And he
BK Lounge.
Pickles. And the pickles. Remember Dane Cook and the pickles?
Barely.
Didn't his brother steal all his money?
You punch a shark
Didn't
right
he
in the
steal all
mouth.
his jokes?
Maybe it was the 15-year-old he was dating.
Oh, also, heads up,
Oh.
Charlotte. I don't know how long this is, so let's try not to click through it to get
This
to
is the
sex
only game we're
scenes.
playing
What are we
today.
actually playing?
We're playing. Listen, folks. Love is in the air. Tis the season. It's
Oh no, they don't.
August.
They don't like air.
What?
You need water.
Water. Sorry, love is in the water. And we're playing Shark Dating Simulator.
Oh.
I'm going to kick this off with just a little bit of a gripe about sharks.
Go on.
Let's
And
hear it.
honestly, 99% of aquatic life, they still
Too wet.
breathe oxygen, but they get it through like gills and stuff.
That's pretty fucked up.
They pull it. We just go straight to the source.
What's wrong
their
with that?
fucking problem? Why do they have to do this? The 2 degrees.
They have
between?
adapted, James.
Yeah, but if they
Apex
just
predators.
stuck their head up and went, they get the oxygen.
We came from fish
straight
too.
up.
We used to be fish, and then we became monkeys, and then we became humans. So like you're
Uh,
getting mad at ourselves.
no,
They
God
never
said
did.
I
They just
need
stopped.
people.
Who?
God.
He made 2 of them.
G-D.
Oh.
A man and a woman, and he
Right.
said, "Don't eat this," and it actually wasn't an apple. I
Oh yeah,
think
we came from
general
ribs.
consensus is it was something else.
Quiche.
It was
You know,
quiche.
I've never thought about that. We came from ribs,
Well,
and Memphis,
you didn't.
Tennessee is the rib capital of the world.
You didn't
So it's
come
like
from
you
ribs.
came from Memphis.
Wait, so
Memphis, the
Eve-
cradle of humanity.
Eve picked
Yeah.
a baby back rib off the tree and ate it?
No,
No, she
Oh,
ate.
she
her
was the rib.
She
That's
was the
right.
rib.
Yeah.
Okay.
Women came from Memphis.
Okay, that's
And
more
women
Tennessee
should
than
be slathered in barbecue sauce and
Yeah.
wrestle.
Charlotte, I am chomping at the bit.
Oh,
all my,
shit.
All my extra teeth are falling out because I want to start this dating sim.
I thought he was gonna bite me.
Oh.
Oh, no, we can't do that. COVID
Oh,
restrictions.
COVID, shark.
Do we want to be a buff dude or a hot chick?
yes.
Here's my
The
argument.
answer is yes.
Here's my argument for being a dude shark because
Okay.
dude sharks are the ultimate lovers because 2 penises.
Are we a shark?
We choose
hold on.
dude
Charlie, can you
shark.
pull up,
Choose
hold
was a
on.
shark pun.
Yeah,
'cause
okay,
choose, they have
okay.
big
Right
mouth.
past that. 2 penises?
Yeah.
No,
dicks.
I was
2
hoping
dicks.
to keep walking.
Do they
past
have?
it.
Does a shark dick look like a dragon dick?
Why
Does
did
it
I open
have
fire?
the? What is the term
Shark
for the
dick
dragon?
Like, is
like
it
a
rainbow
dragon
colored? And
No, that's a fictional interpretation. of
That's
Does it
actually
blow fire?
really
Does a
that's
shark
a
dick blow
harmful.
fire?
I'm talking about what is it?
Like
a
a
cloaca?
Oh yeah, the
Like-
female sharks have cloacas.
Female sharks
Does
have
that mean that the
cloacas,
fire from their
and
mouth is
the male
cum?
sharks have
2 dicks
2 dicks.
for depositing the
Does that
their
mean
spawn.
the female shark has 2
Shark
vaginas?
two
Nope, just one.
dick.
So it's in case it misses.
Or just to get both of them in there.
There it
There
is.
we go, baby. Look at those claspers.
You know how I know this? Because I edited a video with Jacob in it where he talked about how sharks have 2 dicks.
What? I said something I've already said before in a video?
Or
Again?
maybe it was
Walking,
someone
talking
else.
Shark Week.
Here we go.
There's someone
Can
here.
you pick bottom left, the majestic one coming out of the water next to Bruce the shark?
No, not that
Nope,
one.
next to Bruce the shark.
Ah,
That one.
yeah.
Look at that.
2 shark dicks.
Beautiful.
I feel like if someone wanted to use this for like a bay, come over. I can't. Well, I've chubbed my living room.
Jacob, what's your favorite kind of shark?
Oh, I'm a big, and it's a little off color for me. I'm a big woebegone guy.
What word was that?
Oh, big
we're talking
Woebegone
about
guy.
sharks.
Whoopi
not
Goldberg?
things that
Woebegone.
are in trade disputes in Star
Woebegone.
Wars.
I'm a woebegone guy. It's a real thing. Here's the picture
Right,
of
you
it.
like that?
Oh, I don't
that
like
was
those checkers.
Jossum.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
Spielberg fan.
Damn it.
already.
Oh, that's us.
You.
That's
Okay.
us.
I gotta get
So
lathered
I-
up for this,
in
baby.
I have a gripe with this shark dating simulator specifically. It's that it's marked as XL, but the screen cannot get any bigger.
Well, but it's extra large, which is larger than the previous one. was.
Yeah.
It's 2XL, as in 2 extra large shark.
It might not be a
dicks.
game for a big shark. It
Where-
might be a game for something small, like
No
a
whale
horn-
sharks?
Maybe a horned shark. Maybe like a. You know what? I already said it. Maybe a wobbegong.
I like the whale shark because they're kind of like the whales of the sea.
Sort of, yeah.
The cursor is this fish, and
Gentle
it's
giants.
impossible to tell when you're going into the bar at the top. So the last thing I remember was something about
So we are playing a human.
yes, it looks
Wait,
like
what?
Oh,
We're
That's-
human
that was
dating
mine.
this
sharks.
just got more interesting.
that was my question.
We're dating sharks. I'm into that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sharks, I propose dating you. Mark.
Oh.
If only I wasn't so groggy. Do you guys want to
So are we
some of
the-
these off?
Cracked open a few too many with the boys last night. That's Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Mahalo.
yeah. Whoa.
Wow, that's a shark.
Her name's Marina. Get it?
I want to take her for
Oh,
ribs.
oh.
I
That's-
know.
that's Del Rey.
I know what. I can't say this person's real name, but it's related.
And
Just bleep it out, just for her own privacy. I know a woman named Marina Sharkey.
really?
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
her sister's
What
name.
porn has she done?
Cut it.
What's her badge say? Wake up and smell the salt.
I don't know. Ah!
Ah!
I smell the.
What the hell's your problem? I'll have no wool gathering aboard my ship.
Only scaled slathering. Or what does sharks have scales?
They have dermal denticles. It's kind of like teeth on your skin.
Again.
That's why they feel so rough when you touch them.
Wait,
Ah!
Don't pet me that way. You gotta go. For
I've learned a
the
lot
head
actually
down.
already. So you're telling me sharks are made out of teeth and they have 2 dicks? Like I've
You know,
learned
a
so
lot
much.
of people think that they get shark bit, but what it actually is the shark brushing against them underneath the water, which
Oh.
causes them to bleed a little bit so they can sniff and see if they taste good.
Really?
Yeah.
She's a fish scientist.
Ah, I was
Ooh.
curious.
Yeah, it
Is
says
that
it
her
right here.
badge?
It says genuine fish scientist. Now that I have the context.
Oh, good. It's
Well,
so
I
warm
I like.
right now.
I wish she.
Yeah, you want to get in there?
I
You
want
wanna
a
really-
game where
yeah,
she
okay,
goes
okay.
into the store and then she's like, "I'd like a jacket, please." And they're like, "Would you like anything for underneath?" And she says, "No."
It's a combo from Cole's jacket, shirt, and she says, "I'll take this jacket. Keep the
Give
shirt."
me your smallest blazer, please.
All right, let's keep clicking.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Something
how do we
mysterious.
go on dates with
Yeah, we
sharks?
gotta see a shark.
Keep
I'm gonna
going.
find out. Something mysterious.
I know I told you to not click through it, but I really want to see a shark.
Okay, a fish scientist that can't swim.
Okay, all right. So she.
Enough chit chat. Get on with it.
For some reason it's harder to see with these sunglasses on.
You got sunscreen in your eyes? Let me see that
Yeah, that's
sunscreen.
true. Anyone need any
smells
sunscreen?
good.
Anyone need to lather up?
Is it actually good sunscreen?
It's good
I
sunscreen,
didn't put
yeah.
any on.
Is
this
it the
morning,
kind
so I
that's
might-
banned?
There
Oh,
you go.
oh, whoa, whoa,
These
whoa.
lights
I
are
get
very
some.
bright. You know, we can get sunburn here. There's UV
You're right.
rays
You're right.
illuminating on
And it's
on the-
important in general just to put sunscreen on.
Thank you very much.
We have options. I don't know what she said because Ryan wasn't listening. He was too busy
I'm
looking
sorry.
through his sunglasses.
matter.
Say I'm all over it like an anemone. That's what I would say.
Oh yeah, I say that all the time.
yeah.
What's an anemone?
It's a little sharp.
Sorry.
fins.
No figure. I only got dorsal fins.
She was pleased by that.
Sorry, pectoral fins.
It's nice to meet someone with
This is the right way
enthusiasm.
to pronounce
Get down the sea,
There you
find
go.
a talking
Yeah,
fish, bring it back for me to
Right, give me some
dissect.
on the tip of my nose.
Oh yes.
Simple. I'll take some of that.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Tripping all
I'm coming all over your shark stuff.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
it looks bad.
Here you go. You can
Thank
have
you.
some, Charlotte.
Smells good. It
Gotta
smells like
protect-
summer.
Yeah. Oh, she's listening to Black Eyed Peas.
Oh wow, it really
There
does.
you
You
go.
come
think
out,
she's
doesn't
listening to that song that they had to change the name and most 90% of the lyrics to, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Except that like that song came out in like 2010.
I didn't know about this.
Why do they do
it?
that?
Did I apply correctly?
Yeah, it's covered.
Did you
Oh,
put it
yeah,
all
yeah,
over your
yeah,
fingers
yeah,
so you
you're
could touch
covered.
the keyboard and mouse some more?
Well, yeah.
I have a towel here.
We
you
gotta
can wipe
click
off
through
on.
these.
Yeah.
Yes,
things
no,
Let's go,
are
Charlie. Let's
nothing.
go, Charlie.
I know.
I can see a fish.
I've got
We're in the
sunscreen
middle
all
of a
over
date.
my hands. All right, let's just get down there.
I have a question.
Rather
for
be
the room.
dissected myself.
It's just get a little intimate.
Okay.
I don't want things to get a little too spicy, but how many gills is too many gills?
Oof.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
this-
No more than 4 per side.
Ooh,
feel like
boy. Okay.
Yeah, that's my cutoff.
The
A
fish-
hardliner.
I didn't know you were so small-minded, James.
I am very.
Okay,
What
she
about
said.
6-gilled sharks?
No, thank you.
Strange, this wetsuit seems a little tighter than usual.
69 gills.
That's a lot of
Ew.
Hold on, did
Oh,
our
okay.
character gain weight over the pandemic?
No, they were hinting at it, and then they just went for it with this one about
boy.
Miss Marina's jugs.
Oh, did she bring water on the boat?
seawater, I hope.
Well, no. Well, if you're sinking, you want to bail it out. So empty jugs.
We're diving. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, it's the Titanic.
Ooh.
Ah, the checkpoint. Oh, good.
Thank God.
Back here.
If I were a talking fish, where would I be?
That's a great question.
Oh, we're actually trying to find a talking fish.
Yeah, she has it on good evidence that the fish around here can talk. Did you
Oh.
miss the line where our person said, "Did you say a talking fish?"
I didn't say that, no.
Oh, well, that's pretty much it. I
Okay.
think you're actually caught up now. Wow, we're really into Miss Marina.
I hope we find a mermaid's purse. You know what
Listening
that is?
for a lot.
What is
Mermaid's
a-
purse? You ever been
Is
to
that
the
a
beach?
sexual thing?
Ew.
Oxygen
No.
tank.
Well, I guess
Full.
at some point it is.
Shark
You ever
repellent.
those little shark eggs. It looks like a
Shack.
little bag, a little nice handbag,
Okay.
and they have little sharks inside, and they're so cute.
And that's a mermaid's purse?
Yes, somebody
I'm
called it
learning
that.
another
Some
s-
old sailor called it
I didn't
that.
know mermaids had purses. I thought that they
Behind
could
the
just
seaweed.
stuff shit into their
Yeah, let's check behind the
fucking
seaweed. They want us to go inside the
fin
wreck.
part.
Everyone's going to go inside the wreck.
Like
Yeah.
pockets.
Oh, like
I thought they had
I
pockets.
don't think that's how it works.
Apparently they have purses made out of shark eggs.
I don't think that's how real creatures, mermaids, store things. Maybe
Seaweed.
inside that old wreck.
I'm feeling seaweed.
I'm feeling seaweed
Yeah.
too.
All right.
Mainly,
Hello.
I want to smoke weed.
Good thing we didn't look anywhere else. Any little fishes? Little
Ooh,
sea
a
slug.
Sea slug.
Hello, how are you doing?
Suck on my balls.
They can talk!
I was not expecting him to say that.
Hello, Dr. Nobel. Have I got something for you to award and recognize? Ah!
Listen,
Oh.
scientists, marine biologists are very apt at naming things. So
Suck
the
on my balls.
you got whale sharks. You got 6-gill sharks. Naturally, this would be called like ball suck slug.
Do you think it's going to say it again? Oh, I have family in Balsuck Slug.
Well, it'd have to be Latin, though. Succatus balleus.
Yeah.
Suckslug. Do you even have balls? Oh my god.
It doesn't talk no more.
Oh, okay, all right. It's
All right.
Suck on my balls.
Thank
Maybe
you.
it's like,
It's like Pokemon.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like a Pokemon. It just says one thing. It's the actual name.
Okay, I get it.
Fascinating.
There you go.
You gotta
Rub
click.
that in a little
You
bit.
gotta click.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, yeah.
Find a shark. Click until you find a shark.
Yeah.
I'm
all
going
right.
back on
There we
everything
go.
I said.
All right.
All right. All right.
We
You
got
balls.
balls! Oh, there they go.
Finally.
Shark Chan.
She's beautiful.
I don't know. She looks
Wow.
really
What do you think you're doing? Is it baka?
I think so.
Baklava?
Oh, look, her dorsal
Holy
fin's a little scratched up back
I know.
there.
I was gonna say she's been through it.
She got hit by a couple boats.
Shark.
I want to have sex with one of those ancient sharks.
Go
you
on.
Know, and they're like, this
Yeah.
shark was alive when the dinosaurs were alive.
No, those, like-
This shark is 1,000 years old, and it's like, kill me.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we accidentally fished it up from the bottom of the seabed. And then like they bring it onto the boat, and they're like, wow, this is an amazing scientific discovery. And it dies like 3 seconds later.
Yep.
Like it's been alive for 4,000 years.
Cougar shark.
Those green line sharks.
Yeah.
Should we smack it?
Oh no, heavens no.
Should we use our
do not
repellent?
use the shark
Keep
repellent.
perfectly still.
Yeah, there we go.
James wants to have sex with it.
Yeah, I did.
That's
Keep
what I
perfectly
love
still.
That's what I love about ancient sharks. I get older, they stay the same age. 10,000 million years old.
Technically, they're the pervert.
Why do you not speak, fool?
She's
Oh,
so
wow.
eloquent.
Perhaps it is shame that holds your tongue.
Look at her like, cute little bow.
Look at that shilf.
I don't think tongue was spelled well.
Your tongue.
How dare you lay your hands on a lady's vessel?
Her vessel.
What's this music?
It's a confrontation
Battle
music,
music,
for
yeah.
sure.
Listen, okay.
You fish down here do talk.
I like when people
She
make
is
a
a
game
fish.
and sell it online, and they go, you know what? We're not gonna make our own music, but who's really gonna notice that we're picking the battle songs for Final Fantasy III? Really? Who's gonna notice?
Fish is their word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's been a slur the whole time.
Yeah, the F word, and I can tell you, Matt Damon hasn't said it, not once, not ever, not on the streets of Boston.
Not on the streets.
The sunscreen
Don't
is like
do that.
burning my skin slightly.
Yeah,
What is
that's
in
why I
that?
took it off. What's in that?
Poison.
Hydrogen peroxide?
Oh God.
Miss Shark.
Oh,
'cause I'm a
single.
Ooh, that's good.
Did her
Miss,
expression
By
change?
telling me
Look at
this,
that
you've
nose.
informed me that you are both young and single. That's a weird thing to have in a society, huh?
Yeah. Think of how upset she's gonna be when she finds out we only have one dick.
But we have courage.
That's true.
The emotional
We
dick.
Certainly have it.
You got
We have
balls!
The two dicks thing must be related to the fact that it's so hard to like be able to coordinate underwater.
Oh yeah. I
Right.
mean, have you seen when sharks are doing it? They're just like slamming
No.
together and biting each
No,
other.
I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't.
Hot.
How
No.
often do you watch this?
She's back.
Never. It was Steve Irwin.
I think this
showed me.
line is supposed
God.
to be hers, but we're yelling it at her now.
Oh, you mean they made a mistake in this game?
No. No.
I mean, Ibaka.
Oh, there she goes.
Was that our date?
Oh, I was
I
just
pushed
looking
my
at her
luck, it's
ampullated
back to the-
Lorenzini.
How are we breathing underwater?
We were scubaing.
Yeah, scubaing.
Okay.
How
Sorry,
are we
I missed-
talking
I
is a
missed
better
that part.
question.
Oh, I wonder who's gonna be up here.
Remember? Because we borrowed Miss Marina's jugs full of oxygen.
That was
to go.
unusual. Miss
Ah!
Speaking
Miss
of
Marina.
jugs,
She floats to the surface.
Back already? Is
She's
it?
on
fresh
this?
I
water.
understand her
Okay.
back's hurt probably from carrying. Never mind.
Go
That
on.
was just a big boob joke. All right, let's just keep going.
There's more
Marina
to her, like
Sharky.
a fishbone necklace. I've got a story for her. Save it for bedtime when you have your hideous children.
we have our hideous children.
Out of wedlock. I want to see a talking fish. I don't have one yet. What are you talking about? There's a
They're
shark.
arguing.
Something tells me that the devs didn't know that sharks are fish.
No, it's their word.
Oh, okay.
They
Sorry.
are, but
Sorry. Oh,
you
wait, I
can't
am a
just
shark.
say that. It's your word.
Oh, say gee whiz, please.
Gosh, I'm sorry, Miss Marina.
Yes. What does that say on the bottom?
You
of
got
it?
bells.
She's like, I can out awkward response you.
Finally, a game made for me. Oh, she said
Okay, goodbye.
Monaco.
She seems to have me, doesn't she?
That's what I like about her.
I stay the same age and she stay myth. all right.
Dazed and Confused, loved it.
When was the last time you guys went to like a stinky tide pool?
Stinky tide
Stinky tide pool.
Yeah.
When I was eating it, because I'm a millennial.
God. Well, you ever
Something
go to
about-
like down the rocks and poke some anemones and stuff?
Oh, it would have been probably years.
Get a little
I
sucked by
went.
the anemones?
There was this place called Adventure River. No, I'm sorry. Fuck. There was this. I'm trying. The beach within reach in Memphis, which is like they built a beach within reach from Memphis.
What does that mean?
That's a weird name for it.
Well, that was like the locals' name for it, and it
Okay.
was called something else. I can't remember.
Well, did you see
Starts
where
with
there
an
was
M.
one set of footprints in the sand? That's where I was walking in Memphis.
Is that a Jesus reference too? And
Wow.
A lot.
And
It's layered.
that was like so many layers of.
and
All right.
perfectly
Oh my God.
executed.
Those were the two dicks in this video.
Growing
That
up,
was
the
where
water,
there were two
the
sets
water
of
park that I
dicks.
went to growing up was Heritage Water Park, which was owned by what's his name, Jim Baker.
Oh,
What? No way.
Okay.
The emergency
because he had his
preparedness guru?
heritage brand of stuff,
Uh huh.
and I didn't realize until I was older that it was a Christian water park.
Whoa.
Was it Holy Water
I don't
Park?
know what made
Yeah,
it
it was a
Christian,
holy
but they
water.
definitely had WrestleMania arcade game.
Or being in
awesome.
that holy water, you know it.
She was telling us not to come back. Your bravery.
Adventure River eventually became Wet, Wild, and Wheels. So like, oh, you got
We
balls.
got balls.
Does that mean they come with go karts as well? They
They're-
just threw in a
well,
go kart track.
they made it was like a dune buggy track too.
Dune buggy.
Oh, that's
track.
Dune
awesome.
buggies and water park. Yep. So they had to expand.
That's it. That seems like a water park I get, like, because it slides and you can especially, like, it's a. I see how that works, but then just being like, and here are your keys to Dune Buggy seems like a big addition.
Well, that's a big,
Yeah.
and you're all wet too
Yeah.
from the park.
Yeah, I feel like a doom bug you could easily escape in.
The friction of the water will
think
keep
about
you in
that.
the seat.
Yeah.
Ooh, are we
Oh.
hitting it off?
Oh,
You think I sounded
Finnily.
attractive?
Yeah, look at those teeth.
Yeah, you sound a lot like the little nurses I watch in Japanese videos.
Charlotte,
they watch
compliment.
porn under there.
Yeah, compliment her ampullae of
That's us.
Lorenzini.
Okay, I'll see if there's an
Yeah,
option.
we'll wait for that.
Yeah.
Except
I'm
a
gonna
bit.
keep saying it until somebody says, Jacob, what's that?
That's
I don't
gross.
wanna know.
I don't
None
like
of us.
that.
We all know that you want
Right,
to
I know
tell
you
us,
want
and
to.
the fact that you want to tell us means we don't want to know.
Do I
I know
sound
you want
cute?
Jacob, what is what you were saying?
Oh my God, Ryan, I'm glad you asked. It's so because sharks have superpowers.
What?
They could sense electrical signals with their noses.
I can do that.
Oh,
I had
shit.
no clue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I just walk on the carpet with my socks on and then touch your nose, you'll feel it, right?
Yeah. Have you never stuck your nose into a fuse box?
Does that mean you have a Lorenzo Lamas too?
You got me. You
She
got me.
wasn't
It's
always
like-
a shark.
What?
What?
Is this some
Does
sort
that
of?
make them less or more attractive?
It depends what they were before they were a shark.
Was this like an Island of Dr. Moreau situation? I mean, is this genetically put together with some other
All of
creature?
her lines are being fed
Sharks?
through an earpiece.
Yeah, and can we get a smaller shark right next to her with an identical bow?
Before I was a shark, I was a murderer.
That thing just ate Brad. She ate Brad.
Finally.
Brad tasted like a meaty surfboard.
She does look like our last date, right? Or is this the same date?
This is
the
the
same day.
shark.
That's Shark Chan.
Wow.
How dare you?
I feel like
Wow.
that's
All sharks
right.
look the same to you, huh?
Okay. Come on. Yes, they are.
She used to be a sweet little maid.
Oh boy, how little though. Oh jeez.
Yeah, well, you missed the line where after the Japanese video, our character talks a lot about how it's less like she's being assaulted, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
That's good.
I didn't really highlight it.
I have an idea for a game where you date sharks and it also completely reveals me as an incel. The game has two purposes. One, to entertain the player and allow them to date sharks from their fantasies. And two, to reveal me, the game's creator, as an incel, pathetic and otherwise.
And then they put on their hat and it says, "Women fear me, fish love me."
Women fear me.
Ah!
She's blushing.
Oh my
months
god.
later. It is done. I have accomplished both goals within the first 15 minutes of the game.
A new bar and grill just opened about half a nautical mile from here.
Oh, ocean joke.
That's
Is that a joke?
Well, I couldn't
System.
fathom
Isn't
it.
a nautical mile
That's a real thing.
basically just a mile?
Something like that.
Isn't it just a mile on the ocean?
Semantics.
Yeah. Oh, dial it
My
up.
mother told me never to date aquatic broads. Sorry.
See?
Jacob, how do you feel about the misinterpretation of the term leagues?
Of
You know?
extraordinary gentlemen?
Misinterpretations.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
It's deeply
20,000
upsetting.
extraordinary gentlemen?
Because it's not it's a measure of distance, not
Yep.
depth. So
Yeah.
when they say 20,000 leagues under the
It's
sea,
impossible.
They could have just been cruising.
Oh.
Like they could have been mostly
Just below the
above-
surface.
They weren't. They didn't have to go deep at all.
Yeah.
They just had to go pretty low and then far.
It's really dumb. It's almost like a Christopher Columbus scale
Was it?
oopsie.
was
Because
it-
it's like what they're doing isn't even that cool.
Well, it's a parsec again.
Yeah.
Where it's classic parsec.
It's classic
Yeah.
parsec.
So
I'm familiar.
You're saying it could go like just a foot underwater and then go
And then go
horizontally.
20,000, and then you also have gone 20,000
Yeah.
leagues under the sea.
I had never thought about
Technically,
Yeah.
any part of the boat is underwater.
you go
so
down.
as long as you're
and-
going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Peter Lorre who was the professor's assistant who's always saying "Professor"?
No, that's Sean Connery.
Oh, Professor. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Au revoir.
Wait, hold on.
A
You Japanese?
reservoir.
Are you
Multilingual.
Japanese or a Haitian?
I can be both.
Worst date prospect, better report back to Marina.
Mm.
I feel like we're gonna start a race every
Two
time it
backgrounds, huh?
transitions.
Yeah,
That's-
the
that's
whole
exciting.
game.
You've got balls.
Checkpoint.
Checkpoint. Oh, thank God. You'll get it someday, Charlotte.
I've always wanted to start my own race of people.
Oh, what they be?
Careful there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, what would your race be?
Let's just move on. I mean,
All right.
Did somebody hear something? I
No,
certainly
they
didn't.
Hey, Marina's here.
Woo! Yeah, it's checkpoint.
Oh, thank God.
I think she's gonna hurl. I have a solid lead. I met a great white sharks and it talks.
It was just a white shark, but we consider it.
And
great.
tomorrow I have to take it on a date.
What's the difference?
Oh,
between
it's
a
for
white shark and a
science.
great white shark?
One of them is rad.
Okay, which one?
The white shark, just the
Oh,
white shark.
all right, the regular one.
Yeah, sorry to bring it back to
Is
race.
that your race? Is that your new race?
Ryan
Great
was
white.
Which kind of shark do you prefer?
what? The one with the weird name that you were talking about.
Wobbegong?
Whoopagong. That's my
Woopagong.
favorite kind of shark.
From Theodore
Oh, no,
Rex.
I like hammerheads. That's what I like.
Oh.
Andy.
What is it, Whoopagon?
There's several characters that could be mistaken for Wobbegong. in Star
Wizard.
Wars. Wobbegong Wanobi? Qui-Gon Wagong?
I'm getting to the bottom of this whole fish deal.
Ooh. Just whatever, man.
Another day of boat hire. Tomorrow's our last chance. Maybe I
Wobbegong
should slow
the
down
hut.
on the clicking.
No, we got to speed through the clicking.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Let's go.
Goodbye.
She sure does love to bust my balls. Get
we-
balls.
Get the ball.
Yeah!
Yay!
Only
Oh, it's
Is that
self-aware.
like the score? Is that your score on the upper right? You
Oh.
have 12 balls.
I don't
Yeah,
know, but
I think it is.
It's self-aware.
Oh, whatever. Get out of here.
It's funny because this is the kind of thing that was made entirely in a vacuum by, at most, 3 people? Right?
That's generous.
Maybe.
This is
at
a team of
most.
600 people who have worked for 4 years.
It was made in a vacuum, but yet they still felt the need to explain everything. Like that's something you normally only have to do if you're worried about broadening the appeal, right? Like, oh, you have to make a joke and make sure that people know what the joke means, so let's explain it. But this, I mean, it's just your own thing. Like, why did you stop and explain? Unless you didn't think it was funny, in which case, why did you put it in?
Anyway, I'm gonna bring a ham.
Ham.
Juicy
ham.
drip ham.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's my favorite kind of shark.
It's my
Ham
favorite
shark?
kind of ham.
Juicy drip sham shark.
You sound like you. I think you might be into Port Jackson sharks.
Where all the
Perhaps.
shilfs at it? Where all the shilfs at?
Shilf? What's the
Shark I'd like to fuck.
Wow.
I was gonna ask what the H stood for.
Shark. How I
No, just
Sylph?
shark I'd
You
like to
mean
fuck.
Sylph?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound as cool.
All right.
Doesn't.
okay.
Sylph.
No, it's shark parentheses hot. I like to
Gotcha.
fuck.
Okay,
Quick. I feel like we're halfway. Yep, we're almost to the wreck. We're almost to that.
Half a nautical mile.
What, we were going to like a Baja Grill or something?
If only I knew what the fuck a
gonna
national
eat-
miles.
Drippy ham somewhere.
We're going to a I don't know, Chili's on the sea.
A new background.
Start the race.
Oh, wow, we got there. Octopuses.
Well,
Park.
I've seen some messed up junk in my time. End of sentence. But this pretty well takes the ship's biscuit.
But this pretty well takes the ship's biscuit.
Yeah, I need that joke explained.
That's that horse, right?
Oh my god. Just thought it was
Sea
gonna be
biscuit.
late.
That's
Ship's biscuit.
Was that a sea biscuit reference?
No,
We're
I'm
in the
sure
sea.
they didn't know what that was.
She's looking at
It's
me that
weird.
way again.
We're getting this weird thing. You know, I don't know what the phenomenon is, but there's people, mostly younger generations, but not exclusive. I would say it stops probably at like my age, is about as high as it goes, that took all of their social mannerisms from anime. And they
Okay.
think that's how actual people react, except anime itself is supposed to be a hyper-saturated interpretation of social mannerisms.
Yes.
Right? And so, but that's how they act now. And they laugh and just click on any of them.
I just wanted to point out you look a couple of pound lighter.
That's a nautical pound.
That's a good thing to say.
Okay, yeah.
And so they'll say something like they'll do this, or and I'm like, that's not an actual thing.
Or they go, Nani?
Well, that happens less so, but yeah, to some extent. You go to a Comic-Con, you might find a nani or two.
Yeah.
Running with your arms back,
Yeah,
like
see
things
that
like
all the
that.
time.
This is like if that person then decided they wanted to then
It's not a
write
bot
something and like make it so like that now their misinterpretations of social constructs and norms are being reinterpreted into a new medium altogether. It's just this is really getting really weird for me.
Our waiter is
I
a
love it.
blobfish.
Look at he's cute.
Well, I just called him an ugly fucker.
Good evening.
Oh, look at his face.
Wait, he said the F word in this game?
Fucker?
That's the one.
That's my word.
Oh, sorry. I was talking about fish.
Mother, I'd like to F word. Can I show
There we
you
go.
a
Let's just get to
rock,
that table.
wine list, perhaps?
Oh,
or-
wine list.
I don't think we're gonna get to a table background.
They are at the table.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Shiraz,
all right.
deep red.
How do I drink wine underwater?
Thunderbird.
Oh, through a straw?
Did you guys know
You
that
smoke it.
Oh,
aged
cool.
wine isn't necessarily better wine?
No,
It's
I
just
never. Get, I
old.
don't get wine.
So it's just older. And a lot of times because people will pay a lot of money for old wine, but that's not because it tastes better. It's just because since wine has to be bottled and you only get those grapes for certain seasons, it just means that every single like new wine there's only a limited amount.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, you could get some wine and it just tastes like vinegar. It's shit. But it's really old, and that's why it's worth money, because there's only like 3 more bottles.
Kind of like
left.
when those divers went down, they found that old wine, and it was like extremely precious and valuable. They got onto their boat, and they're just.
Yeah.
What about the tomb wine?
I did that.
You did that?
my dad, when we were like born, would bury a time capsule in our backyard with like a bottle of wine from the day we were born and like a New York Times or something the day we were born.
That's how you
and all
age
this
wine.
stuff.
Paper of record.
And then we dig it up on our 21st birthday, and then he's like, all right, well, you can sell the wine, you can drink the wine, or you can save the wine. What would you like to do? And I'm like, we're drinking that wine. And then,
Nice.
but my time capsule had like the seal had broken during the years, so there was
no.
all this like gross mud and stuff in it
Yeah,
and stuff, and there's totally like shit. And like the
In the
wine was all
wine?
fucked up,
You
and
drank
then
it?
and then like I had the cork was all dissolved, so then we had to push the cork down into it. So there's like pieces of cork in the wine. So yeah, we're drinking this like gross.
Oh, you should have really
Blood.
sold it.
Yeah,
You should-
Pouring in, he's saying, "This is of you. This wine is you."
So yeah, I drank this crappy wine with cork in it. So I was like, oh yeah, this is worth it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't sell it.
Vintage
Nice.
1998.
I know somebody
Aged more than
who
that.
I used to work with a couple people, and one of them, like, it was his birthday, or he had had like a hard month or something, and so one of the other people got him a bottle of wine, some random bottle of red, and he took it out of the bag, and he was such a snob that he went, 2016. That's really funny. What a horrible year for wine. he thought it was a bit, and the guy who gave it to him was like, yeah, 2016. What a horrible year for wine.
Yeah, for everything and wine.
I mean, it was. General consensus is that it was.
Yeah,
Really?
wine bad. Alan Rickman and David Bowie. They come in threes.
The wine can just feel the vibe of the earth permeating.
I mean,
off
if
of
if you do
It
have
absorbs
good,
it.
if you do have good berries or whatever, then yeah, you might get a bunch of good wine.
Mm-hmm.
But also there's berries all over the fucking place, so you can't say 1 year. Like, who knows where they got the berries from?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it the age of the berry or the age of the bush? That's the question.
Were we talking about Shark Chan?
Yeah, you
again?
betcha.
well, the slug got served to us as our
Wait,
dinner meal.
You're talking in shark language now.
What happened to the ham?
Speaking of
Oh, we gave it to her. She loved it.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. So
You don't eat the ham. That's like wearing a concert shirt that you bought at the venue.
Oh,
I want to see it drip.
What?
It's called dripping ham or something like that. But speaking of wine and sharks, I learned on Shark Tank,
Sharks.
Mr. Wonderful says, because he's a big wino and stuff, and he says that the average price of wine is $4.99 a bottle across the globe, or even like $2.99. So there's all these like wine people trying to sell this expensive wine. He's like, look, I know wine. No one gives a shit about expensive wine. It's $2.99 or $4.99. Just a little piece of shark.
Yeah,
tank
wine
trivia.
is easy.
Yeah.
Well, people think that wine is the reason humans stop like nomading.
Really?
Yeah, because they realize you have to hang out in like one place and wait for the fruit to ferment. And
I'm
so
wondering
They had
so
one
were like,
guy-
"Oh, shit, we should just wait for that. like, all right, we'll leave after this is done, and then they would basically like get trashed and then drink it. And be like, let's just do one more,
Let's
and then
stay
that's
here.
ultimately when humans became a settling type population.
I
I guess we should build a wall around
Wine.
this.
What does this mean? Is this some anime shit? The one she's talking about a fish scientist that had such big hooters that you could have used her for a spirit level if she laid down.
they're
Use
talking about
her-
Marino Sharky.
Yeah, but what is the spirit level?
Can't say
I'm
that.
sorry.
It's
Yeah,
real
I'm
name.
sorry.
Like,
I'm
it's
sorry.
really someone I went to college. I'll just say like a name and we can just paste it in.
Yeah.
Water. Water. What would the last name be? Water whale.
Water whale?
Yeah.
It's different than a whale shark or a regular whale.
Wet fish. That girl from college. Wet fish. Anyway. She got a job aboard the Golden Fin.
Ooh, being a marine
And started
biologist.
her life's work a potion that could turn humans into fish. I wonder if that's related to the fact that she used to be a human girl.
No.
So, but what about the octopus host?
And fish into humans.
That's our
So
bartender.
fish scientist?
We're not even at the bar anymore. We must be seated near the bar.
They think they just forgot to change the background. Did she make a sound?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
squeaky.
yeah. She went.
Anime
Are there
sound.
multiple sharks in this? Is this just the one shark that we can?
One shark we can
I
bait.
wanna step on some feet at an anime convention and see if I can elicit it.
Oh,
I think I once rented this movie with Aaron Paul in it. What?
Well, there's only a handful of those, so.
Yeah,
Need
there's
for
not
Speed?
many.
Yeah, I think
think
just
that's
Need for
it.
Speed.
yeah, you got
Gran
him on your
Torino?
fin.
No, wait.
What?
El
Gran
Camino.
Torino. It's like Gran Torino.
Yeah, he was in that.
What am I
plays a very convincing Korean child.
What was that kid's name? Pud? Frog? Toad.
Side note, that one of my favorite, like, Clint Eastwood line deliveries. Like, somebody's like, oh, like, what'd you do for your birthday? He's like, I had a piece of cake and some beef jerky. It makes me chortle every time.
It's one of those things that's supposed to reveal the character, but really just raises more questions.
Her formula turned her into a great light because the tank got breached, but it also spread out and turned simple fish brains into partly human ones, which is, I think, why they can talk.
Look, she's crying. It's really hard to cry underwater, make it real. It's
No,
like,
I think
like,
that
like
means
Charlene
she's, like-
Woodley in The Descendants.
Shailene?
Yeah, that one.
Sharkleen Woodley.
Charlene Woodley.
Charlize Theron.
Oh, no.
They can all talk. I say, yeah, that makes sense. She's trying to recreate her formula. I can help turn her back into a... So it's not a shark dating simulator.
Yeah, this is a human dating
Just
simulator.
people.
This is bullshit.
So ripped
I
out.
was
She was a hot babe,
babe.
Give me my balls back.
I will totally make it worth your while.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
But I fell in love with you as a shark.
Yeah, we
Don't you understand?
You lied to me, you bitch!
This is like opposite Shrek.
It's like Sexy Beast, the Netflix show. We're dating them as a shark, and we're going to reveal what they look like as humans later.
What is this? Opposite Shrek?
It feels like it is.
I feel like I'm going crazy here. Did I take Shrek pills?
Well, Fiona,
Somebody once told me.
he's like, I fell in love with you, Fiona, when you were a hot chick. And she was like, well, now I'm going to be an ogre. It's like, all right, but
You look
that
mostly
doesn't
the
seem
same.
cool.
Oh, we made it our way back to the
I think-
Golden Fin.
Hollywood finally nailed how to make a shark hot with the Suicide Squad, I think.
Hart Finley nailed. We got to make Finn.
What?
We got to make shark jokes the whole time.
Shailene,
I'm sorry.
Finley.
Shailene Finley?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off with
Sharkleen
that
Woodley.
stupid joke.
I don't even
Kind of
remember
a
what
dump.
I was talking about. You wiped my memory.
You were talking about King Shark.
Oh yeah, King Shark and him being just a big old
Nanue?
cutie pie.
Oh yeah, that was great.
And
And the
Owen.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah,
Sylvester
like-
Stallone's
Sylvester-
best role.
I
Properly
agree.
thick. He's got little shorts on.
Once a girl, always a girl. You know, that thing we all say.
There's a platitude. by
Don't
the
breathe any
developers.
in. You should be good with your scuba apparatus.
Pop.
This might sound like a stupid question, but do shark girls have two vaginas?
No.
Okay, thank you
I
very
mentioned
much.
it at length, but there's still only one hole.
She's turning
Okay.
us into a shark.
Wait. Oh, we're gonna become a shark.
We're becoming sharks now?
I think so.
Well, she was going to turn back into a human,
You're
but
blowing my mind.
Checkerboard transition.
Okay, it just.
Oh,
Oh my God! Wait, is that us?
I don't think that's us. I think that's
That's
Her?
her.
her.
What?
This is like,
She's-
oh my god.
It might
what
be like
happened?
normal Shrek again.
What was that blinding flash? What was the generic anime?
Oh my God. Love it.
Once a girl, always a girl.
Wait, so that's what she was before? I got news for you, sister. You were a shark.
You were a shark woman. You just turned into a more anatomically
Yeah.
correct shark.
You used to be a less attractive shark, and now you're just a regular shark.
Yeah.
Holy shitballs! What happened? I've turned back into a
That
human.
is-
Good.
Well,
mostly.
mostly.
Okay.
I can't wait till we take
Guess
her
it should
back
have
to
been.
meet our parents, and she's.
Yeah, died.
It dies immediately.
So I only have one question about your transformation. When you transformed, were you
Was we-
wearing a top that also didn't cover your full breast? Was that a
You
product
can't.
of the
It's
man?
like working in like one of those like heroin sweatshops where you have to
Sure.
wear you be in your underwear so you can't sneak any way.
Oh, okay.
There's definitely a better name for that, and it's a bad thing.
Not just that, you're beautiful, as
Yeah.
opposed to snakes alive, like we're in a 1920s comic book adventure.
Gadzooks, you're fetching.
What do you think, Jimmy? Snakes alive, Superman. That shark's got huge tits.
I gotta
Some
realize-
kind of anti-Shrek.
Gotta have my legs
Gee
more closed.
Willikers, what is it? Opposite Shrek?
Yeah.
Boy howdy. Your skin, it's like the softest sandpaper.
Oh, because they're talking about the dermal denticles. Don't peppy tail words.
You want to check my skin out?
Yeah.
You want to check my foot out?
Are you still?
Here you go.
Yeah,
Here,
here, let me-
just take a little.
Yeah.
Check my foot.
Oh,
Oh!
I'm sorry.
Ow!
Oh my
Jack
God.
of the shark!
I'm sorry. I don't know my own
How
shark
did you
string.
rip his foot right out of his shoe like that? And does Ryan have tattoos?
It's Chuck Palahniuk autographed it, the author of Fight Club.
What?
I know who
Wow.
Chuck Palahniuk is.
There it is.
That's a long
With the
story.
autograph.
Nice to be back
Sorry
on
about
track.
drawing disgusting nails, just so you know.
Oh,
She can breathe.
God,
You're
well, I
all
didn't
swollen,
expect
too.
for anyone to see them today. Jesus.
Sorry, Ryan. Do you want this
Sure.
back?
Please put it back on. Do surgery.
She's saying it feels good to draw air into her more than ample lungs, suggesting that the person who made this game
Doesn't know how sharks
doesn't
work.
know how sharks' breasts or lungs work.
Wait, hold on. Explain it to me. I just assumed that if a woman had bigger breasts, she could breathe.
It's more
longer.
room for lungs.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
Wait,
Am I-
You can say that again.
Why did you think that?
Because the lungs are in the boobs, right?
That's why they're so.
And
Suck
so
my
the
boobs.
Larger so, for example, if you were gonna have Jessica Alba hold her breath, or Sofia Vergara hold her breath, Sofia Vergara could hold her breath much longer
Yeah,
I never thought about
because
this.
her lungs are in her boobs.
that's true. By George.
Yeah, if anime
But
taught
by
us
George.
anything, they're basically balloons.
Does that mean that you could? Is there extra air inside of them so you can like?
Show me
like,
those
There's
balls of
extra air
yours.
that you. There's oxygen inside
Well,
the
it's
boobs.
it's just genetics. It's the size of your lungs that determine it. But
She likes your balls.
it means that if you are someone out there who wants bigger breasts, you should breathe bigger, because then it'll make your lungs expand, and then thusly causing your boobs to be bigger.
They'll
too.
inflate
to know, thank
like
you.
balloons.
Just wait till I get my fins on your object.
My object.
She's talking about the size
It's
of
gonna affect a
your
man's
balls.
We've got
I-
24 of them.
This is another thing that I really like about people that make this stuff, is that they're like coy about certain things, probably because they're completely and utterly inexperienced.
Was that a
with
fish joke?
Explicit. Yes,
Okay,
it
thank you.
was. But they're completely
Thought it was
explicit
a
about
Joe Coy
others.
joke.
So they're like, "Oh man, I can't wait to get my balls into you." She's like, "I would love to see your thing." Like, hold on. You just described in the sentence before. You described me pushing a scrotum into a vagina, but this one you can't call it a penis or a dick or whatever. What is wrong with you?
A good barometer is if they're familiar with what they're talking about, is if they use the word veiny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What I
as a
like about
qualifier.
this is
I love your veiny object.
they did do a Shrek where it was like, even though I was a shark, you saw my inner beauty, and so the game is like, look, it paid off. You saw how beautiful she was, as if this is not a nightmare.
It's like a Shallow Hal situation.
Yeah,
It's
sort
just
of a
horribly
shallow
outdated.
Hal. It's a real dark city.
Yeah. Inside, who is the female lead in that movie? Was it Gwyneth Paltrow?
She does not like that we were
Uh,
a
Shallow Hal?
Thunderbird.
Yes. It's Gwyneth
Yes, it was
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yes.
Inside is a beautiful, super thin, fit woman. That's what she looks like.
Thunderbird.
Filmed mostly
Ah!
in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Really?
Oh.
Not Rhode Island, where the Farrelly brothers movies usually.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a wino. I'm
Wine?
just looking up Thunderbird wine. She was not happy that we ordered it. It's an American classic.
Who,
That's
Gwyneth?
great.
Bum wine.
What's that picture down in the bottom middle?
The 1977 one.
What is that?
What's happening? The artifacts there.
She turned it into a shark?
There we go. Let's get through this.
Let's shake 'em up together.
Shake 'em up. What's that?
It's a great new taste of ice cold
Ooh,
Thunderbird.
grapefruit juice and some wine. Oh, you just pour it right in the bottle.
Whoa.
Perfect.
Cool.
And you shake up the wine? I love this.
When's she gonna make that face?
I want to buy Thunderbird.
I do.
Whoa!
This is happening with such intensity that I keep waiting for them to slip in like die young, shake it up, grapefruit juice and Thunderbird, pour it in the bottle and die young, stop your heart at 30, shake it up, Thunderbird.
Shake it up. Have a good time pouring grapefruit. Kill your senator. The Thunderbird.
Yeah, while they're dancing, all the little cut-ins of the wine image are like The Shining, where it's like he gets the axe to the chest and it's flashing all the horrible images from.
Oh yeah. Can you still get Thunderbird? Is it still available?
Yeah, where do we get
I
this?
want to shake it up.
Jeepers!
I wanna check it out.
Judgment much? We're just recapping right now.
Oh, okay. Click, 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 click,
Oh,
click.
it's grading you based off your
I think
responses?
so, yeah. The only bad thing we did was order Thunderbird.
Is this the end of the
Come
game?
on, I disagree.
You know what it's
getting
time
so-
for? It's time for us to make some baby sharks. Do 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 do.
You don't get out
That
so
means we have
easy as
sex
the
with
end
her.
of the video.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, we just
Do you,
miladied.
do you think
Oh,
if we get
jeez.
married and she dies, we'll become a minnower? Is that anything?
It is now. It is now, Charlotte.
like that one.
Sharklet.
Oh, thank you, Jake Shark. Sure, hard cub.
Ding.
36.
Here's how we play. Your balls are going to drop. Well, you click the mouse
Oh,
setting.
we have to. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and drop
gotta
our
pay
balls
hearts.
on
It's a
her.
game.
Nice.
If we get 180 points, we get to fuck this
get to
chimera.
Holy shit. Okay.
80 balls?
This is what you've been playing for 45 minutes. This is what it's all about here.
This is
Right,
what
Charlie.
we're waiting
We
for.
got 36 balls. Pretend I'm Bob Barker. You got 36 balls. We're gonna fuck this shark.
I'm
pretending you're pets.
Stay in your fucking sharks.
Where are you from? You're in town visiting with your friends?
Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis. Oh, a great place.
Fucking in
I'm gonna give
Memphis.
you 36 balls. If you can get 160 points, you can fuck this shark. How's that
Here
feel?
we go, here we go.
I can't wait, Bob. I can't wait.
Happy
Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Let's
Charlie,
fucking
Don't just
fuck
click
the
like wild.
shark.
Don't just click like wild.
Oh, you
Drop
gotta
my
strategize.
balls.
Strategize. Charlie,
Oh my
Charlie,
God.
Charlie.
Charlotte,
Charlotte, this is what we're all doing.
strategize.
Strategize, Charlotte.
I think we're doing pretty well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, she's
Well, the
quivering.
top ones are. Oh, what's that one glowing?
It's a
quiver.
shark ball slot machine.
I think we're gonna do fine.
She's a quiver. She's a quiver.
It's.
Oh,
Oh,
my
it's
God.
good.
Oh,
Oh my God! I didn't even look at her.
We did it.
Why is she in
yes.
pain?
Oh, hell
Those
yeah.
are not
Congratulations, Ryan from Memphis. You get to fuck that shark. Here's some Thunderbird. Shake it up. Yeah. I'm the new host of Price is Right. Hey, this is a show where we drop balls and fuck sharks. Welcome to Price is Right.
No, wait, we have to get 180 to fuck the shark.
Don't even think about spaying and neutering your fucking shark.
Okay, you got plenty of
oh,
balls.
oh.
Plenty of balls.
Play ball.
That's that shark's fucking tank, and you're gonna put your dick inside it, you betcha. That's right. You just picked through a game with terrible writing.
We have 2 dicks we can put in there. We have 2 dicks we can put in there.
Can you fully penetrate this shark right from Memphis?
I'm going
Can
back
you do it?
I'm gonna do it, Bob. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I got 2 dicks. I'm gonna
You
fuck the
got,
shark.
you got 4 balls left and
left.
2 more things to fuck.
Come on.
Can you fuck this shark?
I mean,
2 balls.
We already are fucking the shark.
You really want? Do you want to impregnate this shark?
You go. Here's more. Yeah.
Oh, 190 points.
190. Do we?
Congratulations, Ryan from Memphis. You are gonna fuck this shark on Price is Right.
I did it.
Can I get some? Why do you?
Oh, my German.
Somebody I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you really have Lauren Zini. Oh, there is sunscreen in me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, is it over?
Yeah, I think so.
Or he has 0 balls left. Oh,
It's not over.
right
It's not
now.
over.
All right, spin this big fucking wheel. It doesn't matter what number you get, because if you get anything, it's gonna fuck a shark. You're gonna, he's fucking a shark, folks. Spay and neuter your pets, but not sharks, because we want to put babies in them.
But you can neuter half of it because of the 2 dicks. Yeah. Spay.
I did not realize there was boobs in this game. Believe it or not, I didn't think there was gonna be.
Well, no,
tits in
it'll
the
be
shark
fine
game.
because it's a shark.
It's
Yeah.
a shark.
She's
Yeah,
part.
so
That was
technically-
the shark part.
If I know anything about shark anatomy, it's that's whoa, that's correct. Where fuck is
Speaking
my
of fucking fish, I'd like to introduce you to my girlfriend, and then that's when the Thunderbird wine wears off, and it's just like fish. It's just covered in cum, and you're like, oh,
This is
shit.
that face when you fuck your shark GF.
My skin is burning.
Because it's made out of teeth.
Oh, it's made out of dermal denticles, just like me.
We gotta keep
Call her
going.
bitch.
What?
I feel like we gotta.
It looks like we
Just
started
click,
over.
click, click.
I just got. Oh. Okay. Yeah, yep. Good.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's what we
Normal.
said. Fucking done.
This
So
feels like
your
the
meat
wacky
got
conclusion.
pounded by a massive undersea predator. So what? I'll never win the fish Nobel Prize now. Oh, she's
Oh,
got.
fake.
You lied to me, you
You're-
bitch!
That she said something like that, and you're like, you're what? Like, huh?
I didn't even.
Oh my! You know, I didn't even notice. And are they? Oh, they are. Wow.
Whoa. Yeah,
Sure,
you're
Charlie,
right.
Just click, 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 click.
Yeah, just click through.
Yeah.
because probably we're just gonna go
We're gonna
to.
cut this part.
I was gonna say I see a end screen happening as soon as Ryan says I fucked the shark. I fucked the shark. End
That's
the
a good
video.
point. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my God, I'm chumming.
Hey! Just kill that.
We're
There we go.
chumming!
Cat
Food
Food
Studio.
Studio.
I want to
nice
see
one.
how many people are in the credits though.
Cat Food
A
McFly.
person? Oh,
Kimokin.
I
Be
think these are
crazy.
people. Freesound.org.
Okay, all right. Credit where
Checks
credit is
out.
due.
Rubik sound font.
Ah, someone clicked the README file.
I've never seen a font cited in a credit sequence before.
Someone's like, your font's been credited properly. Finally, what for?
They got a Patreon.
Oh wow, 2017.
Shark fact. You're more likely to be
Oh,
called
you know,
by a
that's a real
fallen
good
company
year
by a
for
shark
shark
attack.
dating sims. I
It
hear.
is. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mwah. Money, you know,
The
sharks
berries
cause
were-
aren't good because they're old. That's because of the grapes. That's the video.